There are approximately 320,000 plant species. But how big can they really get? Come along with us as we learn about some of the world's largest plants. The stinking corpse lily, with its largest flower, is the first plant on the list. The flowers of the stinking corpse lily, Rafflesia arnoldii, can reach a diameter of about 3 feet 3 inches and weigh up to 24 pounds. Their wide, deep reddish-colored flowers are typical of rainforests in Sumatra and Borneo, where they are native. The fact that they appear to lack any recognizable leaves, stems, or roots makes them particularly unusual. Instead, they attach to a host plant and basically steal its nutrients and water. The flower itself grows fully for about 21 months and only lasts for 1 week. Smelling like rotting flesh, stinking corpse lilies produce a strong, pungent odor, as their name suggests. Lepidosmia hopi, the hope cycad, is the species of cycad that is known to be the tallest. It can grow to more than 50 feet in height. Cycads are seed-bearing plants with stiff, evergreen leaves up to 6 feet long and a woody trunk. The hope cycad is native to the Australian state of Queensland, where it thrives in moist, shady gullies and creek beds. They take several hundred years to reach maturity due to their extremely slow growth, typically less than 1 inch per year. It is estimated that their earliest individual specimens are approximately 1,000 years old. From one of the slowest growing cycads, we now move on to the fastest, which is the quango giant cycad. Quango giant cycads, Encephalodes laurentinus, has stems which grow to around 60 feet long and 4 feet thick. They also have the longest leaves of any cycad at around 23 feet. Quango giant cycads are native to Angola and Congo, where they typically grow along the Quango River, hence their name. They eventually grow so large that they can no longer remain straight and begin to grow along the ground instead. The Norfolk tree fern is the largest fern, with fronds approximately 16 feet long and a height of 66 feet. Norfolk tree ferns are typically evergreen, but their stalks are covered in scales that range in color from whitish to orange. As the tree ages, the trunk typically becomes smoother. However, it may occasionally have a number of oval-shaped frond fall marks. Sphaeropteris excelsa, or Norfolk tree fern, is only found on Norfolk Island, where they thrive in subtropical rainforests. Norfolk Island's forests were once much larger, but they are now confined to a single forest that is part of a national park. Norfolk tree ferns are therefore protected in this area. The Tallipot palm is one of the largest palm trees and has the largest inflorescence cluster of flowers. Tallipot palms, Corypha umbraculifera, are indigenous to Sri Lanka and India, but they are also grown in a number of other nations. They have stems with a diameter of 4.3 feet and can grow up to 82 feet tall. They are fan palms with leaves that can be as wide as 16 feet. Their inflorescence typically has a length of 20 to 26 feet and can contain up to several million tiny flowers in clusters. Amazingly, they only bloom once in their entire lives, typically between the ages of 30 and 80. After they have flowered, the fruit takes about a year to mature, after which the plant as a whole dies. One of the most unusual plants is the enormous highland banana, which can be found deep within the enigmatic montane mountains of New Guinea. At elevations between 4,265 and 6,560 feet, they typically flourish in moist areas near the bottom of highland swamps or in ravines. Although giant highland bananas, Musa ingens, are actually herbs, they are frequently mistaken for trees. At a staggering 98 feet tall, they are the largest herbaceous plant in the world. In reality, what appear to be a trunk are simply tightly rolled petioles, stalks. There are approximately 12 leaves on these stalks, which form a crown at the top. In a single cluster, giant highland bananas can produce up to 300 distinct fruits. The giant bamboo is one of the world's largest species, reaching an incredible 138 feet in height. The native species of giant bamboo, Dendrocalamus giganteus, can be found in forests and riverbanks at elevations of up to 6,600 feet in Southeast Asia. Giant bamboo is a plant that spreads out in large clumps. They are straight and greenish-gray, but as they dry, they turn brownish-green. The huge cones of giant bamboo have a diameter of 1 foot and a width of 1 foot. It also grows quickly, reaching 12 inches per day. Boat masts, water pipes, bamboo houses, furniture, and paper are just a few of the many uses for giant bamboo. The mountain ash, Eucalyptus regnans, which is considered to be the world's tallest flowering plant, can grow to a staggering 330 feet tall. They are native to Australia's Tasmania and Victoria, where they thrive in mountainous areas with annual precipitation of more than 39 inches. On the Arununda Plateau, their range extends from sea level all the way up to 3,600 feet. Straight trunks and glossy, curved green leaves characterize mountain ashes, which are evergreen trees. Their oval-shaped, 0.25-inch long buds are arranged in groups of 9 to 15 flowers. Between March and May, they produce white flowers with pyramid-shaped seeds. The coast redwood is one of the world's largest trees, reaching an incredible 379 feet in height. The only living species in the sequoia family is the coast redwood, Sequoia sempervirens, which is also one of the oldest trees at around 1,200 to 2,200 years old. They only live in a small area of North America's Pacific coast, mostly at elevations between 100 and 2,460 feet. Coast redwoods are evergreen trees with scale-like leaves and straight trunks. Their slightly drooping branches give the impression of a conical crown. Due to their valuable timber, coast redwoods are one of the most sought-after trees. Nevertheless, they are currently a threatened species. Poseidon's ribbonweed, an Australian seagrass that covers approximately 77 square miles in a single plant, has taken the title of world's largest plant. Poseidon's ribbonweed was not considered the largest plant until May 2022. However, this fascinating phenomenon has occurred due to the plant cloning itself. Yes, Poseidon's ribbonweed, Poseidon australis, has cloned itself numerous times to become the largest living thing in the world. It was found in Shark Bay, Australia, and it is said to have grown to its current massive size 4,500 years ago. The bright green, ribbon-like leaves of Poseidon's ribbonweed can be found in the waters surrounding Australia's southern coast at depths ranging from 3 feet 3 inches to 49 feet 3 inches. It is thought that the heat waves of 2010 and 2011 that affected many seagrass meadows were helped along by its capacity to clone itself.